Bingo, we're live, third attempt. So, how many people are there at the moment? 8 already. So, I logged in a little bit early to answer any questions that may come up on the chat. Other than that, we'll wait until the appointed hour before we get into the nitty-gritty. No questions so far. That's okay, good. There'll be time for some questions afterwards as well. So 3 minutes to go. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right? It's a good microphone, they can hear you. I don't know, but there are several people watching this video. And they can hear me and they can hear you if you say things. Willie Dolansky. Good evening, Willie. I have no idea where Willie lives. Why? Chirada is curious as to where you live, Willie. What country? I doubt that very much. Willie is not going to tell us. Never mind, you don't have to. Oh, just want to check you can actually hear me, I trust. We don't have any problems with that. Anybody want to write in the chat that you can hear me? Nobody wants to write in the chat. Can you hear me? I can't even do a test with my other computer at the moment. Yeah. Hi, John. Hi, Victoria. See, what time is it with you? 9 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. Victoria is in British Columbia in Canada, right on the west coast of Canada.
Canada, where is it?
Yeah.
What time?
It's 9 o'clock in the evening in Canada. No, it's not. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Sorry.
In the morning, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Good morning, Victoria. Sorry. Anyway, it's now 20 o'clock. So let us begin. Now, I see that there are more people here than there were yesterday, so I better do a quick rundown on the explanation. You can, if you look at the video that I recorded yesterday, you can get the full length of the explanation. So I'll just do a quick key now. What we're doing is to open your creative power and reconnect with the source so that you are in a position to do something for the world and for the entirety of humanity. You have the will to do it, otherwise you wouldn't be here, but you don't know how to access the wherewithal to actually do it. And that's what I'm trying to communicate. It seems to work, actually. We've had some interesting feedback from the German group. If you did miss yesterday, I see quite a lot of you did, Feedback from the German group, the transmissions do work from the recorded video, but they are nowhere near as strong as the direct transmissions. There's a good reason for that. That is that the recorded transmissions are on YouTube. And that means that there's quite low density. So there's, and subject to the usual interference that you get on YouTube. When I'm doing this live, I'm just using YouTube as a medium, no more than that. And I'm actually in direct contact with you via the human morphogenetic fields. That's why it's much stronger direct than via YouTube, but it does work via YouTube. If you missed yesterday's, you can go back and try it. Anyway, today we're going to do this more intensely, and we're working with your heart. Now, reminder from yesterday, to find your heart, you bend your left arm at the elbow and you put it on your chest so that the root of the little finger lies on the breastbone, and the other fingers point towards the right shoulder at an angle of about 45 degrees, and the thumb is close in. And that's where your heart is, directly under your hand. Now, there's a folk saying that the heart is on the left. It's not actually true. It's there in the middle of the body, but it's not only skewed in this direction, this plane, it's also skewed in this plane. So the two left chambers of the heart, that's the ventricles, are on the left side of the body, and the two atria are on the right side of the body, which is why when you go to the doctor, he or she takes the stethoscope out and first listens here to the ventricles and then goes over here to listen to the atria. So now you know, heart is here. And the feeling that we're working with in the heart is the feeling that we call thankfulness. Now, thankfulness, we're taught deliberately, is an result of a pleasant experience. It isn't. It's the cause of all pleasant experiences. See, if you're taught it correctly, then you automatically move into your power, and you're no longer can you be manipulated to take up the slave position. So thankfulness is how your creative power feels. That feeling of thankfulness is your creative power. Now, the first part of the exercise, which we did yesterday, was to generate and focus the feeling of thankfulness in your heart. Very important thing to do, because the heart is the transmitter that communicates with the universe. And it's it's via your heart that you tell the universe what you want, and the universe then delivers it. You have to watch out, because the universe will deliver whatever you order. So if you order something you don't want, you're still going to get it. And so if you order from fear, then you get what you didn't want. But if you order from thankfulness, you get what you do want. There's a whole book on this, step-by-step guide on how to do it. It's called The Key to Luck. But that's a side issue for the purpose of what we're doing right now. The second thing is the feeling of love. Now, we're taught, cultural thing, love is something that you give outside yourself. But it's also the stream of causation. It's the connection with the Creator. It's your divine presence. And what you need to do is to give love into yourself. And this dissolves the barrier that you created between yourself and your natural divinity. Now, yesterday we did them as two separate exercises. Today we're going to combine them and we're going to do both at the same time. And I'll help you do this. So it's thankfulness in your heart and fill your whole body with the feeling love. So it's all inside, nothing outside, all inside. Yeah. Concentration. Don't let yourself be distracted by anything. Stay in the practice. It's the only way you're going to get there, and that is to practice. Namaste. Now, keep practicing this as often as you can. You will find it brings enormous changes into your life. It's logical. I mean, once you reconnect with the source and use your creative power for what you really want, obviously there's going to be some very big changes. And it's this blending or melding of the two that puts you in a state where you can achieve enormous things which you probably always wanted to achieve, but felt you didn't have the power. And this is what the sea moon is about on Saturday. The consciousness moon, it's about awakening and expanding consciousness. And once the process is started, it just goes on and on and on. So, got a little bit of time left over. So if anybody's got any questions, put them in now. Other than that, this will be repeated tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock London time, 5 in the morning, that is. So tell all your friends. And then tomorrow evening at what time? 7 o'clock London, we do the third part of the preparation. And then Saturday, we do the real thing. Now, I don't know as yet exactly what times on Saturday we're going to be doing this. I don't even know whether we're going to be doing English and German separate. It may well be that we'll blend the two groups together. I don't know yet. I have yet to receive instructions, but I do believe the first group is at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, but I don't know which time zone. So as soon as I do know, I'll put it in a newsletter. And I hope to see you tomorrow evening and then on Saturday. So thank you. No questions? Can you tell me anything about 5G? All I've heard is awful. Well, if you go onto brighteon.com, and this is a video that YouTube doesn't allow. So let me just type that in for you.
Yeah, can see people. Let's see everything.
Pardon?
No, I don't see people.
No, you can't see them. They can see me, but I can't see them.
You can make them see Susanna.
So, hello? For some reason that doesn't work. Try again. So, that's right. Now, this is an alternative to YouTube created by Natural News, and whereby there is no or almost no censorship. On the other hand, there's no rubbish either. So if you put a video up of a cat crawling through the washing, it will be deleted. That's not what Brighteon is for. So when you get onto Brighteon, in the search box, you put, this works, yes. Right. And then that brings you into my channel on Brighteon. And there you will find the video 5G is a weapon of mass destruction. And that tells you a lot about 5G. And explains really why we've got to stop it. So let's have a look. Can you tell me anything about? Yeah, okay, we'll just Robert. So do we simply hold the field of thankfulness and love within our bodies for the purpose of today's? Yes, this is the purpose of the day's exercise. It will have some very significant and some very interesting effects, not only in your body, but also in your life. And so just keep practicing and it will be all right on the night, I hope. I think you spelt it wrong. What wrong? Righty on. Let me just check that myself. Open a new tab, just 2 ticks. On.com. Can't find it. No, but it's. Try again, John. You obviously misspelt it somewhere. But you will find it. That I spelled it is correct. I've just tested it myself and I got straight onto the Right On website. So, if there's no more questions, then have a nice day, have a nice night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, John. You found it now. Okay. Namaste. Ciao.
You can make program same later, make it.